Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here again. Another product review. These are, I believe, readily available, and we'll have a link if you want to obtain these. But these are beautiful cards. Divination system here again. The Crystal Mandala Oracle. Channel the power of heaven and earth by Alana Fairchild, best-selling author of Kuan Yin Oracle. So she's made a couple of these oracles before. Now, these are oracles again, but they are beautiful artwork. I mean, you could basically, if you wanted to, put a bunch of these in a frame, and this gives you a fantastic, they're just beautiful, like so many of these cards, just like the dragon cards. I mean, they're so beautiful. There's 54 cards in a guidebook set featuring the artwork of Jane Marin. This unique oracle deck is encoded with crystal frequency. Did you get that? That's what's nice about these and the mandala aspect. So they're sigils. And the high vibrational energy of crystal frequencies and the high vibrational energy of angels, ascended masters, and goddesses to empower you to channel the divine healing power of heaven and earth. In this stunning standalone deck, you will work with the vibrant crystal mandalas by Jane Marin, as featured in the popular book Crystal Angels 444, Crystal Masters 333, Crystal Goddesses 888. Okay, they're using all those number things as well. The Crystal Masters will support your spiritual growth and help you successfully pass through spiritual tests and initiations. The Crystal Goddesses will empower you to embody your spirit and express your soul. So there's the different energies in here that are packed, and they all have different empowerments for you. This powerful deck will enhance your connection to the sacred worlds of higher beings and crystal energy, opening your heart to divine beauty and empowering your soul with loving consciousness. Ooh, it's so nice. So, these are beautiful, and these are big cards, you know. I mean, these are really works of art. All these little divination decks are just beautiful from so many people, just like the dragon cards we just shown. But these are bigger. These are, it must be 3.5 inches by 6, something like that. But they are a good size here. And what's nice about these is here's a card right here. It says Goddess Persephone, I guess. Goddess Persephone. And Ruby, the inner queen. And if we look at this, usually these close-up with this camera works well. You can get them out of the blur of the light here, the reflections, which we can't seem to get away from. But whatever. The bottom line is that you'll see in the center there, well, that's an actual ruby. You have the mandala around it. So very unique and very empowered. So you can use these things to empower. Let's say you want to add this kind of energy, and you can go into the book and know what's more specific about it. You can put this on a radionic machine. You could put this in your Triforce system to bring those energies to you for a specific reason. You can use these in many different ways. You could put your amulets and talismans that you buy from us on this, or you could use this underneath it and put your, particularly our scalar energy discs. You could put the whole case on top of this. This is going to add extra energy. You can put your photographs on these alone, and it's going to send energy. You can use these like regular sigils. And here, if you want ruby energy, and this particular goddess energy, which I'm not sure is for, these are sigils. They're transferring energies. You could put these in your empowered books. Put your photograph on top of this, put it in an empowered book, and you're going to transfer that energy very strong to you. And as usual, always use our cameras to capture all the energy, these instant Polaroid type cameras, very essential if you want to get the best results. So here's a amethyst crystal. And again, I don't know if we can, how clear we can see it here, but in the center of the mandala is an amethyst. And this is Ascended Master Saint Germain. And you've got this mandala here. So you can, as I said, this would be a great thing to insert on a radionic machine after you tune it in as a template to send more energy. They are beautifully made. Heavy paper, very well coated. I mean, the quality of manufacturing today really is wonderful. And it has the energy. Now, here's the energy of Zinsight and Master Lao Tzu. So you're getting those energies, and again, you have to look in the book and figure out what exactly for. But this can add energy. Put those in your Triforce systems for a particular need. You can put them under your Triforce system. You can use them on any one of our manifesting tools, etc. It's going to add that. Here's clear quartz power. So there's, you know, these really are beautiful cards. I'm hoping that we're getting a fairly good view of them here. We've got light problems, camera. What's new? I've given up trying to make really good pictures and just getting them out there because nothing will ever happen if we don't. So this is Archangel Metatron and clear quartz. So look at that beautiful, beautiful card. As I said, they're big cards. So there's many ways, if you understand subtle energy physics and the transfer of informational energetic fields, because that's what this produces. This produces informational energetic field for the Archangel Metatron with clear quartz witch energies. Now, I'm assuming that they're saying that these two energies are kind of hooked up. So, we understand that, and you'll have to, again, read the book. And it goes on and on here. You just have to pick, you know, if you have a particular stone you like, or, you know, you can look through, what kind of energies do you need that day? You can look through the book and figure out, well, maybe, what is this lava stone? How cool is that? Goddess Pele. Now, that's actual lava on there. So you have the energetic informational field of that right there, and that could be transferred to you by using our systems. You can even place your photograph on this, as I mentioned, but use our laser and shoot your photograph's energy into this, or vice versa. You put the photograph in here and you shoot the energy from this, and you can get the power of Pele and lava energy. I'm not sure their exact use for that, but that's a very strong goddess in the Hawaiian tradition, and it's rare that you see stuff like that. So a rare stone like lava, which is a powerful stone, could be very helpful. You can use this in other candle magic. Put this, you know, put your candle on top of this. Now, we talk about using special oils and so forth. Well, here's another way to empower everything. So you use the candle with the oil on it, your photograph, and you stick this underneath it for a particular purpose. Here's Archangel Michael, Lapis Lupus. Lapis. Not lupus, but lazuli, whatever. My mouth is not working today. But the bottom line is that one of my favorite stones, actually, these blue golden stones that the best quality comes from, of all places, Afghanistan, you can send. So if you're using protection oil, because that's what St. Michael is known for, since he kicked the ass of the infantile and scumbucket Lucifer Satan and threw him to the curb, as a deviant should be, you insert this under the candle. Your candle always should be in a candle holder. Underneath the candle holder should be your picture, and then you can use a card like this. So this is just an example of this one deck. You can do this with anything. Now, we just showed you the dragon deck. Well, if you want dragon energy of a particular type, you do the exact same thing. Find the protection card in there and place that under the candle and use dragon protection energy. Now, we have elaborate, very powerful dragon kits, which we highly recommend to everybody, and you get an amulet to tap into that and everything. Well, this is, the upper realm. But here, I don't know let me see if I can find a cost on this. And I'm not sure what the cost on the dragon kit was. Well, let's see if I can find a price on here. This apparently, well, that's a pretty good price if it's still going for that. It's $19 for this. Well, that's a lot of bargain. That's a lot of product for the money if it's still that price. Comes in a nice little box. As you see here, you want to store it. There is no bag here, so the cards would have to go back in the box, or you get an actual bag if you want to protect them. The book fits in there, obviously, as well, and you can store it like that, like a regular book. But you can use cards like this. As I mentioned, you can use the same thing with the actual dragon kit, the dragon cards, which were $9 for that set, which is still a good price. To add power. So you put the card underneath, this gives you a big boost. This is how things work, people. You can use all sorts of interesting tools. And of course, you can use this as a divination deck as well. And it just goes on and on with the different archangels, different energies. So it's a very, it's a very well put together system, and very beautifully done, very beautifully printed. I can't say enough about this. Well, here's the goddess Hittite and the stone mica. I didn't know that they were connected, but there's an actual picture. So you got to remember, if it's a color photograph in particular, it does have energy in it. And printed like this means that you have the energy there. Now, nothing beats a beautiful Polaroid that grabs the energy, has poor picture quality, but is an energetic picture. These are great picture quality and have less energy to them, but the energy is there. And when you combine it with the actual sigil energy and the stone is in there, well, this is cool. And I think everybody, it's two things. Well, it's another thing everybody's basically, I would think, into. I mean, most people love candles, dragons, and crystals and stones. This is one of the things I got into first, was crystals. The first book I ever bought in the metaphysical area was Dale Walker's Crystal Book, who I heard on the Bill Jenkins show, which I listened to as a youngster, teenager, I'm not sure. But that was the first book I ever bought. I sent in for it, went out and got my own little money order, and sent off for it, and that was the first book I ever got, Dale Walker's Crystal Book. So I've always loved stones since then. I love collecting stones. I've had a huge collection of them at one time, and still have a fairly nice little collection now. And so I think everybody likes it, and there are some really unique stuff here. And as I said, they're just beautiful. Here's a stone connected to Mary Magdalene. It just goes on and on with ascended masters, goddesses, etc. Certainly unique energies. You're not going to find these easily, and this is a great way to tap into it. So I highly recommend this. Anybody who wants these kind of fun things, as I said, if I think these are readily available, check the link below. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this. Lots more to come.